Thanks to Maharashtra elections, Nifty opened with a 400 points and Bank Nifty with a whooping 900 points gap up today. And Mahayuti party backed by BJP has secured a majority of 230 seats versus 40 seats against MVA, which is the opposition, and then the BSC rebalancing. Well, we have had a great start for the week. Hey guys, welcome to Goodwill's post market report. And as you can see, we had a huge gap up in Nifty today, and market has quite sustained it pretty well, I would say. And in yesterday's video I showed a particular pattern emerging as well, and we noticed a very clean breakout of that, and market is sustaining above it. And same with Bank Nifty as well, a huge gap up of about 900 points, as we can see, opened above the resistance and has managed to close at the upper end, so giving more positivity for the week ahead. And in other news, we have all the railway PSU stocks like RITES, Railway Vikas, RVNL, and Railtel. All of them have gone up by almost 9 to 10% each. And this is mainly due to the order book update. For example, RITES here has just 13% today because they have gotten a project approval from Northeast Frontier Railways, so which will bring them a revenue of 531 crores in this quarter alone, so which will obviously boost next quarter, that is Q3's quarterly results. So clearly market is weighing all of that in, and as you can see, market was actually making lower lows, but after this news today it has an ability to maybe make a higher high and change its trajectory from downtrend to uptrend. We'll have to wait and see what will transpire in rights. And on the other hand, we have another stock, that is RBNL, another railway stock PSU, which has gotten another contract from Eastern Railway. So apparently this will bring in a whooping 837 crores worth of revenue for the company. So clearly market is reacting to it, and it went up a whooping 7% today. And next off, we have Railtel, which actually gives people the ability to connect to the internet within the railways, and even that has bagged another order worth 145 crore by Gujarat government. So clearly we were able to see the impact on Railtel shares, where it went up by 7%. So next off, we have an update on NTPC Energy. The IPO opened on 19th November, and today was actually 25th of November. We'll get to know the allotment status of NTPC Energy IPO, and here it saw a good amount of participation from retail investors, I would say, where it was subscribed by 3.3 times, and even qualified institutors have applied for it for about 3.3 times. So we'll have to wait and see as to what sort of IPO gains we are looking at. Let me know down in the comment section if you have actually applied for this particular IPO. So next off, we have Ilgi Equipments is one of the top gainers for today, where it went up as soon as market opened, it was up around like 11 to 12%. And it comes after it reported its quarterly results, where the numbers are looking very solid for the company. Net sales at 868 crores compared to September, it's up by 7%, and the net profit as well is up by a whopping 3% at 94.72 crores. So as we can see, Ilgi Equipments have clearly put up a good quarterly results, and market is reacting very sharply to it. And here you can see a chart of Ilgi Equipments, a very big candle, and we noticed at the start of November as well, when there was a very similar news about their order book, and market had reacted to it. And today again we see a huge volume spike as well. So clearly investors have taken note of its newest quarterly results, and market is reacting well to it. So it's interesting to see if it will convert into an uptrend from here on. And next off, we have another news where Indian government is offering $5 billion in incentives for any company that is going to be in the electronics production. This is basically to compete against China. So just to give you guys a quick clarity, that's about 42,000 crore, guys. So if you're one of the companies that make electronic products, maybe you should be looking into this particular news from Indian government. So here, and the next of the major thing that happened over the weekend, I would say, is the BSC rebalancing. So in a very interesting turn of event, we have Zomato, which is a very relatively new stock to the Dalal Street, I would say, is actually replacing JSW Steels in BSE Sensex. And in BSE Sensex 50, we notice Zomato is replacing HDFC Life. Jio, which again is another new stock to the, relatively new stock to the Dalal Street, is actually replacing BPCL, one of the oil giants, and then HAL is actually replacing LTI Mindtree. And on the other note, this is not just Sensex 50. We also have major changes happening in the Sensex Next 50. As you can see, all these shares are actually replacing other stocks mentioned in this part of the slide. And as you can see at the top, we have Adani Green, which is actually taking a hit on a daily basis on account of this bribery charges that is going on against Gautam Adani. And still we see BSE Sensex including Adani, and this comes as a surprise, which I'll later mention at the end of the video. And again, we have major changes in BSE 100 as well. Geo Financial, as a matter of its sheer big market capital, it is clearly replacing some old giants like Ashok Leyland. And even Suzlon, after the scam, had become a penny stock, but now recently, after a very well quarterly results, it's again back in the index, replacing Pi Industries. And you can also see Adani stocks replacing IRCTC and stocks like UPL. So next off, we have an update on Zomato, where it went up by almost 4% today. So basically, again, this is because of the thing that I just mentioned, where BSE Sensex 50 and then BSE Sensex, it's being replaced in both of that. So Zomato clearly sees it as a positive news, especially because it's replacing JSW Steels, which is one of, I think, the biggest steel companies out there. So it's a considerable good, a very good news, or very positive news for Zomato investors. So next off, I have MSCI Regis, which is basically an index that is created by combining all the emerging markets. Emerging markets means countries like India, Africa, China, right? So these are considered as emerging markets, and uh, basically there's an index which consists good stocks of all these countries. And today we noticed that they have removed Adani Group stocks out of MSCI after US brought down bribery charges against Gautam Adani. But still, we noticed that its stocks are being included in our indices like BSE, but MSCI has taken some step against it, and they have removed Adani groups. And it could also be because of the fall. There could be manual intervention due to rebalancing. That is also the case. But we also see some gem stocks like HDFC Bank, Voltos, even BSE in itself is actually included in MSCI.
If you're a trader following market calls and tips for day trading, use our tool RNT, Research and Trade. All you have to do is link RNT to your trading account, then just sit and relax. Turn trading into business at app.gwcindia.live. Check out description for more details.
Disclaimer: investments in the securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.